The moon is not a destination, it is a warning. For billions of years it has hung in our sky, a silent, grey corpse, a reminder of what happens when a world dies. But we are human. We don't look at a graveyard and see an ending, we see a construction site. We dream of turning that dust into soil, that vacuum into air. We want to terraform the moon. But to bring the dead back to life, we have to declare war on physics itself. The first problem isn't the lack of air, it's the silence. The moon has no atmosphere, no pressure. If you stepped out of an airlock without a suit, the water in your blood would boil instantly. To fix this, we need violence. We can't just pump air tanks, we need to crash comets. We would have to steer icy asteroids from the Kuiper Belt, piloting mountains of frozen water and ammonia on a collision course with the lunar surface. Imagine the sky above the craters burning white. Hundreds of impacts. Controlled explosions designed to vaporize millions of tons of ice instantly. This isn't gentle gardening, this is planetary bombardment. The energy release would melt the polar ice caps, releasing carbon dioxide and water vapor. For the first time in eons, the moon would have clouds, but clouds of poison. As the atmosphere thickens, the sky shifts from eternal black to a bruised, hazy grey. The pressure rises. Liquid water can finally exist on the surface without boiling away, but now we face the invisible killer. The moon has no magnetic field. On Earth, our magnetic core protects us from the solar wind, a stream of radioactive particles that strips atmospheres away. The moon is naked. Without a shield, the sun would strip our new atmosphere away in a matter of centuries. We would be building a sandcastle in a hurricane. To survive, we have to build a fake heart for the moon, a massive magnetic shield positioned at the L1 Lagrange point between the Earth and the moon. A dipole satellite array, generating a magnetic field strong enough to deflect the solar wind. An artificial guardian. But even with the shield, the moon is cold, freezing. To make it livable, we need to turn up the heat. We deploy orbital mirrors, giant sheets of reflective mylar the size of cities, focusing sunlight onto the surface. We bake the regolith. We release super greenhouse gases, industrial compounds thousands of times more potent than CO2. We are intentionally causing global warming on a cosmic scale. The grey dust begins to turn brown. We introduce extremophiles, bacteria engineered to eat rock and excrete oxygen. Then lichens, then moss. The first green specks on a grey world. It looks like hope, but it is fragile. Living on a terraformed moon is a thriller, not a romance. The gravity is still 1/6 of Earth's. Your bones would weaken, your heart would change shape. And the atmosphere? It's a ticking clock. Because the moon's gravity is so low, it can't hold on to light gases forever. Even with our best technology, the air is constantly leaking into space. Every breath you take on a terraformed moon is borrowed time. A hull breach in a city dome isn't just a leak, it's an explosive decompression event. A failure in the magnetic shield means a radiation storm that cooks the surface in minutes. We can build a second Earth, yes, but it will always try to kill us. So, look up at the night sky. That bright white circle. It looks peaceful. But if we go there, if we try to change it, we aren't just building a home. We are building a high-tech prison where the warden is gravity itself. And the sentence?